Talk for further hearing on 28th March for the latest 28th March.
So जो mention हुआ था so extension of
if your lordships recollect, in fact, the matter come up before yesterday. Initially, when the SSLP was filed, your lordships were pleased to issue notice. At the time of disclosure, my lordships on page number 5, that's annexure PA lordship. The lordships were actually pleased to actually grant me, say, 8 weeks time. I'm seeking another 8 weeks time to actually deposit the money, your lordships. There's some difficulty. If your lordships recollect, in fact, or say, according to us, the entire money has been paid. But your lordship said that this is ultimately for the DR80 to decide that. We've bowed down to that. My lordships may say grant us further 8 weeks. Your lordships will deposit the money.
This is pre-deposit, yeah?
Pre-deposit, your lordships.
Only 25% is now we are depositing.
Please, your lordship. That itself amounts to around about a crore and a half, your lordships. In fact, because the finance, if your lordships recollect at the time of issuance of notice, in fact, our case was the entire money has been paid.
No.
The only money that is, there's around 15 lakhs, your lordships, but eventually we'll argue that case before the DR80. My lordships may give me another 8 weeks time to actually deposit that money, your lordships.
We'll give you further because High Court has also granted, NCLT earlier granted 2 instruments also.
My lordships, there's some personal difficulty. That's the only reason, your lordships.
We'll grant you further 4 weeks time.
Make it 6 weeks, your lordships. I'll not.
There is no bargaining.
I'll leave it to your lordships.
Having got Latte Council, having got Latte Council, appeal is applicant. We grant further 4 weeks time from today
Please,
to make the deposit as ordered earlier. And then the application stamp disposal. Yes.
Please.
कौन सा पूरा ये
कुछ ही देर में स्टार्ट होने वाली है फ्रेंड्स। सभी लोग प्लीज शेयर कर दें एक बार और जस्ट ही स्टार्ट होने वाली है।
Just handed over a chart, my lords. The first column, my lords, your lordships, are the total number of advertised vacancies, my lords, 17,786 on the right hand side, my lords.
Yes.
Well, the total number of vacancies were 17,786. Scheduled, my lords, is 8425 in bold, my lords, and non-scheduled was 9361. One advertisement. The recommendations made by Jharkhand, my lord, JSSC is, my lord, total 9917. The total appointment made, my lords, are 8765, which includes, my lords, 3727 in scheduled area and 5038 in non-scheduled, which are lordships have protected, my lords, his appointments. Now, my lords, the total appointments which would be processed now, my lords, are 425, my lords, 245 were the first original writ petitioners, my lords, plus 143 my lords who filed subsequently writ petitions which were disposed of in terms of the Soni Kumari judgment. So that comes to 388. Plus, my lords, there is additional, if your lordships have the right hand column, my lords, there are a total of 37 writ petitioner applicants whose addresses are not matching, my lords. So we have issued a public advertisement calling these people, my lords, 30 turned up. So that verification is going on. So, my lords, that will come to around 425. The right hand side, my lords, these are, my lords, the original writ petitioners, my lords, who approached the court. So now the vacancies remaining, my lords, your lordships will see, my lords, the next column is 8586. And my lords, the last one is other pending recommendations, my lords, 155 in scheduled and 289 in non-scheduled, my lords. Those appointments were not made. We were awaiting, my lords, the Supreme Court order, my lords. The contempt also was stayed by your lordships. So, my lords, these are 444. Otherwise, my lords, the total vacancies which we have to now fill up is 8586. My lords.
No, Mr. Counsel, the only difficulty is at the relevant time, with respect to the non-scheduled area,
yes, ma'am.
We are concerned with non-scheduled area.
Yes, ma'am.
5,038 posts remain vacant.
Yes.
Correct? At the
appointments made. 503 at appointments made. That's the third column appointments made, my lord, your lordship.
Appointments made.
5038.
But
So 289 were remaining, my lord.
not two.
9917.
No.
सोनी कुमारी केसेस चल रही है, ठीक है?
9361.
9361 were the total vacancies.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. सोनी कुमारी केस स्टार्ट हो गया।
Appointments were not because of the pendency of the. There was no stay so far as the non-scheduled area. We are not concerned with the scheduled area at all. Correct. But what about those posts? Those posts in non-scheduled area which remain vacant
Yes, my lord.
and which for which the recruitment process was required to be undertaken.
Now, my lord, those my lord, we have stated, my lord, those recommendations pending, my lord, were 289.
No, not 289. But what about the others?
No, because the combined merit list has to be done.
My lord, now we have to do a combined merit list, my lord.
Correct.
Yes, my lord. Now, my lord, for that combined merit list, my lord, insofar as my lord, the appointed 8765 are concerned, in terms of your lordship's direction, my lord, we have now issued an advertisement and we are doing the dean over exercise that those non-scheduled candidates, my lord, who wanted to be appointed in scheduled areas, my lord, their option we are taking.
Correct. That is with respect to the non-scheduled to scheduled.
Yes.
But those who applied for only non-scheduled,
Yes, my lord.
what about that?
Application, the combined merit is going to 40,000. Your lordship has to be strict to the merit list.
That combined merit list is coming to around 40,000, my lords. If we combine that, my lord, that merit list comes to 40,000.
But why do you want to keep the post vacant, council?
Total how many vacancies?
This is excellent by section.
Even according to you also.
No, the 858, apart from 8586.
8 is still taken. 8 is still being good as a merit list.
Mr. Council, a total 17,786 posts were there.
Yes, my lords.
Correct? You fill in
8765.
appointment 8765.
Yes, my lords.
Now, so
8586, my lords.
remaining.
Around 8586, my lords. 8586. This will fill up.
50 minus this will be 50.
Only clarification we wanted was, my lords, this pending recommendation last column, my lords. There were 155 of scheduled who were not appointed and there were 289 in non-scheduled who were not appointed.
that you are bound to appoint
Will appoint
because
them.
on merits.
Yes.
But so far as that, we are not concerned with scheduled area. Schedule, yesterday we have stated you go and initiate appropriate proceedings before the High Court which may be considering accordance with law. So far as the non-scheduled area is concerned, correct? You were required to fill up all the posts. Why you did not fill up all the posts? You ask.
At that time,
Why at the relevant time, which so far as the non-scheduled areas vacancies are concerned, those were not filled up.
since it was a combined advertisement, my lords, the state decided after the High Court order to await your lordship's verdict.
Correct?
Yes.
Now we have clarified correct?
We'll fill
Now so far the scheduled area and non-scheduled area is concerned combined merit list.
Yes, my lords.
Correct? You make the appointment, you fill up the post.
We'll do that.
Till the seats only, not
Ma'am,
You fill up the post so far as the non-scheduled area by operating the combined merit list.
We'll do that, my lords. But restricted, my lords, to 8586, my lords, the last selected.
Restricted to 8586 only.
85 because
We'll do that.
this is last candidate. My lord order is last candidate. There is a confusion.
Are suffering, no?
सीट है उसके
Even
बारे
we
में
need teachers, my lords.
And you need the teachers also.
Yes.
You have already got on merits also. Merits it is already prepared.
Yes.
If this litigation would not have been there, correct? You would have filled up the post.
Fill up the post.
Huh?
We agree.
Then,
So we'll do that, madam.
This clarifies the cutoff.
And then to be direction, madam.
Within a time of.
My lords, just that clarification, my lords, we wanted was that last cutoff which your lordship fixed, my lords, already published cutoff obtained by the last selected candidate.
That will
If we apply this, my lords, that,
that is for the purpose of scheduled and non-scheduled area.
But then we're making combined.
no, but then now since it's a combined list, my lords, if we take the last cutoff, then the, my lords, then it will expand to 40,000.
Yes.
Correct.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
So let's, we want to restrict it to the number of vacancies which are there.
You will restrict it only with respect to 8586.
Yes. Just a clarification that last cutoff, my lords, may not be there because if we apply that, my lords, it
Which
leads
last cutoff?
Is my page
para 107 of your lordship judgment, my lords, the judgment in Soni Kumari.
Because what he means to say is 85 is for one section of non-scheduled and 55 is for scheduled. Suppose you merge it, it becomes 85, there will be more, 55 will be the lowest, you know, there will be more candidates who will be coming in, so lowest cutoff should not be maintained is what he is trying to say. This is correct also. It has to be from the top to the bottom, you know, so that the top 8 to 8,000 people will be accommodated. Thereafter, you know, the lowest cutoff of the state-wise merit of scheduled district, if it is maintained, more number of people will come into the picture. That's his problem.
Lion,
Page 128, my lords. Yes, yes. Yes. Part of paragraph 28 of your lordship judgment.
page?
128, my lords.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
The second sentence, my lord, second line. It is now directed that instead of fresh,
1 week. Yes, it is now directed.
that instead of fresh de novo recruitment process by setting aside the appointments already made in the scheduled district areas, the state shall revise the merit list based on the already published cutoff obtained by the last selected candidate in each TGT subject against the respective categories with respect to the entire state.
Science.
And respective candidates belonging to the non-scheduled and scheduled race will be adjusted accordingly. If this exercise is done,
This is only for the purpose of to accommodate non-scheduled to scheduled.
yes,
So far as the appointments to be made with respect to the non-scheduled area is concerned, that you prepare the merit and you make the appointment as per the merit.
we'll do that.
Yes.
But then some people will have to go out. So
Nobody will go out.
8586 vacancies are there.
You fill up 858.
The combined merit list.
So far as the non-scheduled areas are concerned.
Yes, madam.
It is
Both.
merit list for non-scheduled days.
Scheduled and non-scheduled both.
Both. Just put that on merit.
Please have the chart.
We have the chart.
Please have the chart again, madam.
8586 would be in both scheduled and non-scheduled.
Remaining vacancies, madam, it includes both scheduled and non-scheduled.
Common state merit list.
So we'll now prepare a combined merit list, madam.
Well, whatever he does. And it's only non-scheduled for something.
But then the difficulty would be that those who have opted for scheduled area, then
They have problem. People will go out.
So if the 8586 are filled up from a combined list of scheduled and non-scheduled as per merit, that's the end of the problem.
Yes.
no.
Yes.
It has to be combined. Otherwise,
logic will create a lot of
distortions.
Now your lordships have said there can be no reservations for scheduled area. So I'm just trying to solve. There can be no reservation for scheduled area. So this distinction between scheduled and non-scheduled
That will
goes now.
Correct.
So therefore the vacancies remain common. Now your lordship is solving a situation which has arisen today. 8,500 vacancies are there. Let them be filled up as per combined list from both scheduled, non-scheduled on merit.
Now there is nothing like scheduled area.
Yes,
non-
yes.
So there will be a combined merit.
Total seats remain vacant.
Yes. So all vacant seats as per merit should be filled up.
Common
That's
state
all.
merit.
As per merit option.
Yes,
Yes.
that's all.
Merit plus option.
Option now, what option?
Only merit.
No option. That's what the court said, no? You can.
Now there is no question of
There is
option. As per the rank.
Yes, as per merit.
As per rank anywhere in the state.
As per merit, it should be filled up. There should be no option.
Everybody should be happy that they are getting the appointment.
The state or this as a fund.
Governor, may I just also point out one small, before I end, my lord, one more interference. This process,
I wish to say something.
Are you will also get the benefit council now scheduled area also.
my lord, this process is underway, my lords. It will take around 6 months time to complete the process, my lord.
Let's.
Because
6 months.
all the verification, everything will have to happen, my lords.
For 85.
8586 candidates will have to be individually, my lord, 8,586 were individually called, my lord, they're verified. And then, my lord, from the list, my lord, the appointments will be done. So
First you
maximum,
declare the merit list council. First, so that they may know that which persons are likely to get.
Well
So
said.
let those 8,526% be happy.
Yes.
very well.
That I am likely to get the appointment.
Very well.
Yes, madam.
And
Posting, all these things can be done subsequently.
just one
It
indulgence.
will be very easy to prepare the merit
Just
list,
one
combined
indulgence,
merit list within 4 weeks.
We'll do it. Just one indulgence. In the meanwhile,
May I say something?
apart from just one indulgence. In the meanwhile, Melon, apart from your lordship's melons, the High Court should not interfere in this process, melons, because we are going to conclude it, melons, in terms of a lordship direction.
Just keep quiet.
Because they should not go move the High Court and take a stay or something, melon. That should not happen.
No, that will pass.
That your lordship.
Yes, Kumar.
Just that chart, Lord, if your lordships have. the chart, my friend, shows 17,786 posts. Now, only 75% of these posts are meant for this recruitment. 25% is by promotion, departmental promotion.
Yes.
That's given in the advertisement, and your lordship noted in your lordship judgment. It mentioned here. So, my lord, what is being mentioned now? 9917 recommendation and appointments made. 8765. If 25%, only 164 has been given.
That's not.
Right, my friend doesn't mind. I don't know why my friend is wanting to. I want to just show this. So, my lord, when my friend says 8586 is the vacancy, 8586 includes
Yes, yes.
the balance of
You are right.
25%. So, my lord, it is not 8586. My lord, your lordship may please note. If my friend doesn't mind, I can't complete, my lord.
There is a rule to
So, therefore,
general quota.
I am just
been done.
Fill vacancy. Yes.
I will just.
Okay, we say that the remaining post vacant, correct? With respect to the direct recruitment.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
there is no difference.
Those vacant,
Okay, but I, okay.
otherwise, my those vacant, my lord, so far as promotion is concerned, my lord, there is a rule which says that will be, my lord, shifted to the direct recruitment.
We say as per the rules.
Yeah, that's what.
Your lordship, it is not that the vacant posts which have not been filled up on promotion goes into direct recruitment. It is not carried.
How my friend is affected
No,
by.
I am not affected. I need to bring to your lordship.
Again, you are right.
What is the correct position?
Correct.
So, my lord, the total number of posts which were for direct recruitment was 13,398. Lordship may note. Out of 17,786 advertised, 13,398 were the direct recruitment posts.
13,390.
So the calculation must happen on that basis, my lord, so that when your lordships are entering judgment, it should not be affecting people.
No, correct.
So they're writing on whatever directions your lordships issue, my lord, in your lordship's wisdom, my lord, is for your lordship to.
And what is the appointment made?
An appointment made, my lord,
5,038.
5038
Of that,
of 75%, 4874,
3,
4874 and 3659.
yes,
Aruna?
yes.
4874 and 3659
How much?
will be the two
Another 75% category.
under the 75% category.
Lord, there is a proviso to Rule 9.
Yes.
Which says that provided that sufficient number of teachers are not found on the post reserved for prescribed qualified teachers of primary schools, that is for promotion, then in such situation action will be taken for direct recruitment on these reserved
Yes.
posts also. And the state is willing to do that, Lord.
It has
I
issued
tried
a government order, my lord. I don't
Yes.
I will show the date also.
नहीं है. Minus 25.
Lord, the
Mr.
expected
Kumar,
order.
according to you,
The advertisement itself said that it will be 75% and 25%.
no difficulty, but suppose we'll observe in the order that if correct,
Let's go.
the seats meant for the promotion
Yes.
are not remain vacant due to
Proviso rule.
can be applied.
Yes, of course. But I,
But order is already passed. I will make that order.
where is the question?
That's the order.
We will make it clear. Thank you very much for
In the second submission, my lord, if your lordship will. The second submission is, my lord, that insofar as my friend asking for 6 months, yesterday I have read the status report filed by my friend,
Not for 420.
which says, my lord, that so far as we are concerned, my lord, because others are working, my lord, for 3 years, 4 years, whatever. So, my lord, so far as we are concerned, they will take 2 months maximum, 1 month and 1 month. That for paragraph I have shown.
Mr. Kumar, try to explain.
Therefore,
Now so far as
so no, my
entire merit list we are considering.
no, I am saying
Entire state now. Now we are
no,
considering.
I am not.
not restricted to you only now.
No, I understand, but I am only saying
Because you will also have to compete, correct?
yes,
On merit.
No, so, Lord, yes, I have brought before your lordship the chart in my contempt petition, which shows the 216 people whose names I have given are all above the cutoff marks required for those districts.
On merit.
I have given that chart, and therefore I am qualified. There is no.
No, we are not on that. You are not qualified.
So therefore it should not
See,
be.
merit list should be prepared.
Yes,
Suppose a candidate who is at serial number 1,
yes, Lord.
correct? yes, some 2 or 3 options are to be given.
Yes.
That I want this appointment in this. Then he should be given the first choice, correct option as per his choice, and thereafter the counselling is to be, I think, required to be done. No, that is the procedure.
Yes, yes.
That will be done.
So the 2nd December order is quite clear already on that.
Yes, yes. We'll make.
We say in furtherance of the order.
Your Lordship's order of 2nd December.
Let's clarify one thing, not the catch here.
Because
The catch here, there are two cutoffs now. One is the cutoff of the people who are already there. Lordship is protecting them, fair enough. But we don't want to argue again and again. Their cutoff is much lower than not the cutoff which would come of the state-wise merit. Now my friend says that I may not come in the state-wise merit, but my cutoff is higher than the lowest cutoff already in job. Therefore, my lord, these 388 people are not in the state-wise merit. But they are in the merit if you take the cutoff of the lowest employed already. Now, Lordship may take a call on that because 488 people are now going to take a job despite not being in the state merit.
no, that is where I'm joining issue with my friend Milord.
Lord, there may be some people, there may not be some.
Your Lordship's benevolence of 142 in balancing, Milord,
What
is
we-
being held against me today. Milord, everything would have been.
Listen. What we will say is this. First, this 488 persons to be
425, fair enough, Lord, fair enough.
425% to be accommodated.
Very, very well.
Remaining posts are concerned.
Yes.
Correct? So, by remaining posts are concerned, correct? The state-wise merit list to appointment should be made.
I'm ready. Now, Lord, let me make one suggestion for my Lord's consideration. Lord, now there are 2 sets of people who.
See,
One minute, Lord,
Mr.
I'm not
Sista,
arguing,
you
Lord.
may be right.
No,
Correct?
no.
But why are you coming in the way of those posts?
Or 388, whatever is the number. 425. Lord, this much of vacancies, Lord, for the people who are in merit. Lord, the additional appointments can be given.
No.
Because Lord, Lordships have done it, Lord, in the other.
Whatever the posts were notified, only that will be fulfilling.
Grateful.
Because Lord,
Nothing else. No, sorry. We can't see just only with a view to see that some persons get the appointment, Mr. Students are without. We are showing otherwise. This is all beyond the scope of our original proceedings.
Lord, I
We
made
will
that.
close it and we will not pass any order.
Lord, very well. I'll rest it at that.
We are making it very much clear.
I rest it at that.
Ha.
I rest it at that.
remaining vacancies. Order also. That promotion post to be accommodated. That government order is.
Yes, sir. That is my Lordship's.
29th August.
29 August 2019.
Yes.
लिखे.
Milord, I just want to just read 10 lines from the judgment so that, Milord, if your Lordships have the original judgment in mind, because, Milord, just kindly have para 28 is the conclusion.
We are having.
127.
We are having.
Yes, so, Milord, in that 10 lines in that, Milord, if I may be permitted to read at 128. Just that much, Milord. This is the direction. It is now directed that instead of fresh de novo recruitment process by setting aside the appointments already made in the scheduled district areas, the state shall revise the merit list based on the already published cutoff obtained by last selected candidate in each TGT subject against the respective categories with respect to the entire state, and respective candidates belonging to the non-scheduled areas and scheduled areas shall be adjusted accordingly on the basis of individual merit of the candidate. The present directions are considered in the peculiar facts of the case. This is 2nd August, the main judgment is 2nd August, and below the other order is 2nd December. The two both are on 2nd.
Okay, having heard the Ladakh Council appearing on respective parties, including the Ladakh Council appearing on behalf of the state of Jharkhand, and in the peculiar facts and circumstances of the case, and taking into consideration that out of total 17,786 posts of teachers notified for which the applications were invited, still number of posts in the state both in scheduled and non-scheduled areas have remained vacant, and taking into consideration the fact that earlier, though there was no stay order with respect to those candidates who applied for the non-scheduled district only, however, the further recruitment was not undertaken in view of the pending litigation, and with a view to see that the applications are already invited and the appointments are to be made on merits. Appointments on the remaining vacant posts are to be made on merits, considering the state-wise merit list. And with a view to see that the students, and with a view to see that the appointments are made subject-wise, and with a view to see that the students may not suffer due to the pending litigation and due to non-filling of the post of teachers, we pass the further following order in furtherance of our earlier judgment and order dated 2nd August 2022, as well as the subsequent order dated 2nd December 2022 as under 1. That the state shall prepare the merit list state-wise
Combined merit list.
combined merit list. Combined
districts.
Now entire stream is combined means what?
Yes.
There is nothing like combined.
Very good.
A state-wise merit list. Pursuant to the applications already invited earlier, semicolon 2, that the candidates who already applied earlier for scheduled area and they were not offered the appointments in the scheduled area in view of the earlier notification which has been struck down. They shall be accommodated in the concerned scheduled area, considering the marks obtained, and they may be adjusted as per the earlier judgment and order dated 2nd August 2022, semicolon 2. That thereafter, the appointment to be made with respect to the 425 candidates who were the original lead petitioners before the High Court, as well as in whose favor subsequently some orders are passed by the High Court, semicolon, subpara 3, that thereafter the remaining posts, the remaining posts the remaining vacant posts meant for direct recruitment into bracket 75% bracket complete shall be filled in absolutely in on the basis of the merits as per the state-wise merit list and subject-wise, and after following the due procedure as required, namely counseling, etc. Semicolon. Now, thereafter, so far as the post remain vacant, meant for promotion into bracket 25% bracket complete is concerned, the same may be filled in by operating the state-wise merit list after following, in accordance with law, meaning thereby, if any candidate for the promotional quota is not available, in that case, thereupon the remaining vacancies be filled in after following.
But the order is already passed. This exercise is already done from the list.
In accordance with the rules 2015. Full pipe.
Rule 9. Proviso to Rule 9.
Proviso to Rule 9 of Rules
Jharkhand.
2015.
Yes.
Full point. How it is made clear that the merit list be operated and the appointments be made restricted to the total vacancies advertised / notified, that is 17,786 posts only. Full point. With this, all these applications shall stand disposed of.
Contempt is closed.
Just that indulgence, my lords, that no
In view
further
of the-
applications or proceedings.
So, as the Legislative Council appearing on behalf of the petitioner who have filed the contempt are satisfied with respect to the contempt proceedings shall stand disposed of. सब पैरा उसके पहले ना वो लिखना 1, 2, 3, 4 है ना एक और ऐड करना. The state government is directed to complete the entire process within a period of 3 months from today without fail.
But
Merit list can be earlier. 4 weeks.
Merit list within 4
Can be earlier, your lordship.
They will do it. They will
our
do it.
notification has already been issued, my lord. So they have said in their status report within 2 months they can
They will do
complete.
it.
Just one thing, not the
They may abide by that.
Lordship has said already scheduled area appointments given, that is, whether it is not scheduled or scheduled to the first one, but
Non-scheduled who opted for schedule, they have to be accommodated first by operating the judgment.
It's crystal clear, my lord. Very crystal clear.
Otherwise, what will happen?
Yes, yes.
What is the fun in they are succeeding in the litigation?
They will be rotated according to that law.
So far as that direction is concerned with respect to transfer from non-scheduled to scheduled will be there.
please give me a minute. Lord, that is clear from what your lordships are saying, but when that was given, Lord, point number 1 probably.
No.
It's quite clear.
My lords, as regards the LDC and stenographer, my lords will also give the same time, my lords.
That order is already signed.
Okay.
We don't normally, both of us, we don't keep anything pending.
My lords,
With this, all these applications stand disposed of.
my lords, let last indulgence.
Very obliged.
High Court, my lords, should not intervene in this process and no further
It is
application.
all नीचे लिखिए. ये ड्राफ्ट करके देंगे.
आप सभी
It
को
is made clear.
बताएं जितने भी लोग लाइव हैं
Not to advertise selection.
That so far as the recruitment in question is concerned,
Lord, one thing I may just interrupt. When Lordship had said that High Court will not interfere. Yesterday, your Lordship have passed to Mr. LP saying
अरे हमारे मगज में वही है. Now what will happen? No. So far as
they will go.
they will not go because of the fact
Merit list.
that They will also get the appointment. Now,
So
city
if they,
area.
so if they are getting it here, my lord, so therefore they don't need to go to the High Court.
They did not go
So
to
therefore, my lord, that order to that extent, my lord, because once your lordship has given liberty yesterday. No, they may not be here. No. Because your lordship disposed it off, therefore they are not here.
No, there should be a point.
This is order before the High Court, if they go there and then court can pass an appropriate order.
There should be a pointers, my lord.
ये कल का order out हुआ.
साउंड नहीं आ रहा, साउंड वहीं से है, ठीक है, सुप्रीम कोर्ट से ही म्यूट है। अच्छा, आपस में बर्ताव कर रहे हैं उनसे।
Tell them
There were three, four counts.
that by virtue of this they may not have to go to court because they are also their case also being considered on merit.
The High Court.
वो लेके आना, कोई judgment order out नहीं करना. No High Court shall pass any contrary order with respect to the recruitment in question.
Grateful.
My lord.
Deeply obliged.
Very grateful.
With all these applications.
Very, very grateful. My lord.
Very grateful.
But we are very grateful, but we are very grateful for a hearing after the matter.
Any matter, but for your lordship, you wouldn't have been able.
It is not saying that before the matter they were not heard.
वेरी वेरी ग्रेटफुल फॉर सुप्रीम कोर्ट।
But we are always heard, not,
And which support us actually.
we are always not.
We can wish all of you a very happy new year.
Grateful, my lord. Very grateful.
All the very best.
Have a relaxed holiday, my lord.
Holiday, I don't know what. Holidays
तो
are meant
जितने
for
भी संघर्ष और साथी हैं,
Candidates will have. It is where your lordship must relax, my lord. Now
एग्जाम
that
करने
We are out of pressing.
need to relax. No need to
There
relax.
is a lot of pressing from the candidates.
Let all get the appointment.
This is 24-hour job.
New Year gift for them, my lord. 8,000.
We are happy that at least 4,000-5,000 persons will get.
Maximum.
8,000, my lord. That's why I said certain unintended consequences.
Yes.
But today we are.
We are rather satisfied.
As now saying,
In fact, those were not the subject matter. Huh? We are passing.
Not
Yes, my lord.
things
Anyway,
from
let
not
them.
make-
Let everybody be.
Done, my
My
lord.
lordship has done complete justice, my lord.
And those,
Anyway, next matter.
Grateful.
those who got the job also, your lordship protected them, my lord, that they are also.
No, that's not.
great.
No, why should we?
Yes, yes.
Live and let live.
सोनी कुमारी का भी हो गया।
35.
Please, madams.
तो थोड़ी देर में इसका
Because tomorrow council is not
Yes,
available.
yes, we'll do that, man.
And after that there is a vacation. क्या क्या बोल क्या बोल रही?
तो जितने भी टीजीटी कैंडिडेट्स हैं, चाहे पंचायत सचिव कैंडिडेट हैं, आप सभी को हार्दिक थोड़ा सा
Sorry?
हो रहा है क्या?
Petitioner,
हाँ.
Bhavati Devi is no more.
She has died, my lord.
आप सभी को कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन।
I will substitute the substitute. I will substitute.
हल्ला बोल JSSC ऑफिस।
Yes, let him fight.
हाँ, let him file.
I'll file the substitute.
तो फाइनली खत्म हो गया है आज की सुनवाई और ये लास्ट सुनवाई था।
Who is actually was there.
तो इसके बाद फुल डिटेल्स एक वीडियो बना दिया जाएगा, ठीक है।
In June.
Great council रहते हैं उनके डिप्टी
Died on 26/20/22.
place for time to move an appropriate application or substitution of the acts of the petitioner, Bhavati Devi,
एक बार सुक्कू को फोन कर दो भाई।
adjourned for 4 weeks.
Died on 12/6/2022.
ठीक है.
last 4 directions was issued to circular.
तो
Different departments. One is the excise
अच्छा
and
अभी
another
तो
is the
अजीत
police.
सिन्हा सर क्या बोल
4
रहे हैं?
directions were issued. The first was how do you utilize?
Have you seen BR today?
That is what Miller's alarm
We
is.
want to avoid that picture.
That is why my lords have.
It is not that you will you say dig the well as and when there is a fire.
No, Milos, it's not adverse.
That is what we have to do. Everything exercise.
That's correct.
39% innocent persons died.
And because
And how many persons will be affected? Only died, then injury, then blindness, then family members suffering.
Correct. That's
because of my Lord's indulgence, Milos, things are moving in the right direction. I can say that when I read the reply. Now, Milos, 4 direct, even the circular saying that in the local area, the police.
ठीक है, वीडियो को ऑफ करते हैं। ठीक है, इसका फुल डिटेल्स एक वीडियो तुरंत हम बनाते हैं।
We have done that, Milos. And then the awareness campaign, and at the same time, informers have been appointed.
सभी लोग सुप्रीम कोर्ट के लिए थैंक यू एक बार कमेंट करें।
At least there is a local problem which is consumed.
5 मिनट के अंदर ऑफ करते हैं।
Because ultimately it is for the local police to have the vigilance.
So, if my lords may read the reply, Milos, now my lords will see we have annexed the circular also, the investment also, an awareness campaign also, local media, informers.
एक बार जितने भी लोग लाइव हैं सभी लोग एक बार इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें और लाइक जरूर कर दें। ठीक है, जाने से पहले एक बार लाइक जरूर कर दें।
See how we progress. We'll monitor it.
आप सभी के लिए मैंने काफ़ी समय दिया है।
Whatever my lords think so, because I am saying, Milos, things are moving in the right direction because of my lord's indulgence.
Yes.
If I may just bring your notice, the primary concern in this matter has been, of course, you are arresting
एक बार सभी लोग लाइक कर दीजिए, चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा जाने से पहले।
people who are actually manufacturing and supplying the liquor. In this regard, fire number 253, wherein 122 people had died in Taran, Amritsar and Batala districts.
एक भी ऐसा कैंडिडेट नहीं होना चाहिए जो लाइव आज जुड़े हैं और उन्होंने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया हो। प्लीज, आपके साथ न्याय हुआ है, हमारे साथ भी आप लोग न्याय कीजिए।
If I look at their counter affidavit, they say that somebody obtained 600 liters of liquor.
मेरा नंबर लिखना हो तो फटाफट लिख सकते हैं 7050165815।
On the basis of their counter, I'm saying, to find out
सिर्फ व्हाट्सएप कीजिएगा, ठीक है?
where the 600 liters of liquor from, because it manufactured.
नहीं, अब दूसरा मैटर चल रहा है। ठीक है, ठीक है।
This illegal liquor is being manufactured. Because one thing is practice, while these are low-level operations.